Hey everybody, this is Dave coming to you from the Gaming Cave. Today we're going to do a brand new release of a game that's still in the design stage, and it's called Skies of Victory, Blue versus Red series. It's a solitaire game of abstract air combat, and it comes from Virillion Games. So this is the it's hasn't been released yet. I'm going to start play testing it this weekend probably, and I'm going to give you the first look at this game. This is the rule book. It is a print and play game. Okay, this is the rule book here. It is 42 pages all the way to the back with the credits. He has lots of pages have full color on there. So the rules are not overly complex, but we'll work our way through that. I'll give you a chance to see how the game works, and hopefully you create some interest in it. He does have the game is out on Board Game Geek. Not much posted yet, but it's there. If you have a question or anything, you can go there. What comes with it when I printed it off? Well, we have our turn page, and all this is just black and white. The nice thing about Virillion Games, he prints it. For me, it's on 8.5 by 11 sheets. So I use cardstock, and so we have our turn counter, our campaign points, our victory points, and our production points. And then we have another board here that are the tech points, your bombers, fighters, and resistance. And then campaign point costs, flight costs, resistance roll, and final evaluation. Here in the middle, as you can see, I'll pick it up, it'll be easier to see. We have zones. So this is a short range in zone 1, a mid range zone 2, long range zone 3, and extreme range zone 4. So this is where we'll be moving into for things to happen. We have a launch. So this is kind of like your readiness board. So you have an arrive and return status, repair, refuel, ready, your flights, and then your launch, and everything's going up this direction. Then we have our combat board, player modifiers and enemy modifiers. We also have some handouts. Here's a player aid, I should say. Game setup, so number of bombers, initial campaign points, initial threats. You can see we're going to be rolling D10s for this stuff. These are one-sided. I could have printed them both sides, but when I was printing, I just printed everything one-sided. Player aid here, bomber combat chart, fighter combat chart, flight cost, resistance roll, and final evaluation. Then we have, and these are designed so you don't have to keep going to the rule book all the time. Your AI chart, additional target roll modifiers, additional targets, and production improvements. We have random events, so there's going to be a random event table. We have the event and the description, and then we have bonuses. So there are bonuses also and a description. Okay. Also, with the game are your counters. So we have this sheet that has your turn marker, has some tech points, tech bombers, fighters, tech resistance, bonuses, targets, flight. So this is the blue. There's your campaign points, victory points, your zones. Okay. Then we're going to have damage markers, and we'll have our fighters and flak. This is for the red force. And flak and targets, and then probably some type of production targets. More targets. You can see different kinds. So there are a lot of targets. He has some armor targets. Okay. And then we have blue forces. So we have bombers and fighters. These are the green bonus markers, and then we have events. So I'm assuming that when we have an event, we're going to draw from a cup. I know I have to get like 4 cups ready to go for drawing all these things. Okay, so what I got to do now is do my arts and crafts and cut all my counters out. I'm not going to mount them on anything. I'm going to leave them in this format. I think my cardstock will be stiff enough for now. And we'll try a couple playthroughs here, and we'll see how this game looks. And I'll give you guys a first look at a first gameplay, and I'll post it out there, on YouTube. And I plan to post it if everything goes right. I plan to post it up on Board Game Geek also, so we can generate some interest in the game for Virillion Games. Like I said, this is a abstract air combat, so it's not the US versus Germany, it's just blue versus red. Okay, and it is a solitaire game. All right, so let's first look at Skies of Victory. When I get the game set up and ready to go, then we'll come back and I'll show you the setup, and we'll play some rounds and see how it looks. All right, well, I hope you enjoy that. I hope maybe it's something you might be interested in. We'll see. And as always, if you're new to the channel, please subscribe and give me a thumbs up or like the video. All right, guys, I'll see you later. Have a good one.